Hi guys, this is Emnel, and we are back to our Hearthstone 4 campaign as Japan. If you recall, last episode we finished the war with China, focus unlock, and now we have a war goal. War goal that, as it turns out, will last 2 years instead of 1 month, as it is with most of other war goals, almost all of them. For example, our war goal that will be created here using this mechanic will last only a month. And if we were to go here and start a war declaration, that would tell us that it will increase world tension by 0%. So we would still be, well, since it's a 0% increase, under 25. And if that was the case, then we should just go with it and start the war right now. But I didn't trust this tooltip, and I started a new game as Japan, fast forwarded through the first two focuses, and declared that war. As it turns out, it increased the world tension by 9%. For that reason, we will have to wait for our war goal with Netherlands to finish, and then we'll declare both wars at the same time. Because if we haven't, that would obviously put us over the limit, and it would make other powers guarantee the Netherlands, which would be a waste. Alright. We don't have to deal with this, have the Spanish Civil War still been going on, but as we've seen in previous episode, it was a very short one. In my German playthrough, it finished in 42nd, yeah, sometime in the mid 1942. So yeah, that was a fast one, wrapping up in what was that, September and 36. Real pain in the ass. Partially our fault, but we have some new subs. Let's leave it at them for now. Which I sure hope this isn't lying to us as well, and it won't disappear in a month. But this should be an automated tooltip. Yeah, I'm hopeful. Yeah. They're putting more and more troops, 50, 60 divisions here already. And mostly in those two, hopefully, pockets. I think I will have to reinforce this and okay, so our main problem is here is that we will have to strike here to cut off this zone from reinforcement and escape. And due to river area, our only real angle of attack is this one. But there is a lot of units here, and there will be some here. I'm not sure. Sadly, there is no real way of checking the connections, unless I'm missing something obvious. But I'm pretty sure there isn't, which is silly, especially since when you see how this map works. When the actually, okay, maybe on the Staples map. Not really. Pastoral region. Developed rural region. The developed rural region, pastoral region, is responsible for this statistic is responsible for how many factories you can fit in the province. But that's about it. It has no effect on our combat. If we went to here, this is. Well, it doesn't actually show what's the name of it is, but this is the lowest rank, and so on and so forth. In March, let's check back on our production. Okay, we're starting to gather some spare equipment. We are also working on our another civilian factory. Not sure if that's necessary. Do we want more civilian factories, or do we want to get a few more military ones? Military ones are faster to build, much faster. Well, twice as fast to build, and now with bonuses from war economy, even more. If you see, we have to hover here. We have plus 20 from war economy, and this only gets 5 and 10 from construction and limited exports. Let's put a few more, shall we? One here, one here. We'll do it. We don't want to put too many. Those limits will be expanded once we expand our technology of basically tax of concentrated industry. Max factories in the state, as you can see, but not so much. We want to keep some spots open for both synthetics if we need. We probably won't, since we are going to war with Netherlands, but also for dockyards. Well, and we'll need those, as you can imagine. So our coastal provinces are quite precious. Alright, let's put it up there. We will, I think, finish. Let me think. Right, well, that's first, obviously. We want to finish this one. How long would it take? With this speed, it will 84 days. And this one, 60 days. Now what? Let's actually get a few more military factories first. We'll need some reinforcements, I believe, and we want to keep pumping out. How's our artillery thing? Barely there. So yeah, let's. Do you know what? I think we will need infantry equipment more. So next two will go here, and our artillery is hanging in there. All right. Let's pause and fast forward to the war. Hey? That means that we'll have to perform the naval invasions of Japan first, of Netherlands soon, in a month or so. So let's hold on to this plan. I think we need to focus on securing Dutch provinces as fast as possible. Okay, so we are taking this guy. We are we're holding Alt, and now we can edit this. And it's actually quite silly how much we can edit. We can remove this and order our landings. Where do we want to land? Actually, we probably want to land in both those provinces. But we can also, I believe, don't quote me on that, switch our starting position to here. Well, we should have done it in that order, but where's the high amount of ports? We could also, you know what, I don't want, we could do that, but then we would, in case there is some defense there, we would have to attack through the river. Not ideal. So let's go here, and we'll march to another port there. Okay, that actually resetted our preparation time. That's alright though. What we will do is make another naval invasion, because one naval invasion, you can only have one naval invasion to start from one port. So if you want to at the same time invade more than one province, well, more than in more than from more than one naval province. Because as you've seen, we could only invade those two things, well, all those things that are adjacent to this specific naval province. We want to perform our invasions a bit more spread out. I don't think that will put much of a fight, so let's just try to land grab as much as we can, as fast as we can. We'll use those three guys from here, and we'll simply land here. It's probably safer to just land around the area and attack, but I think we can win the war. We can win the attack even from this, even from here. Well, I think we can win a naval assault. That's what I meant, and we want to fight some naval assaults because we want our guy to get the trade. So we are going to risk it. As you can see now, we have 3 divisions here and 3 divisions here. We are able to add 4 more, since our naval invasion capacity is 10. So 4 more divisions, we can either add them to those invasions or start a new one. We'll see how it goes. I think those are enough. Then we'll do some. We'll have to do quite a few invasions later. So after invading this, some of our forces will spread around the island and continue, and some will start planning a new invasions for Sumatra and Java. And we'll have to continue continue doing that towards those islands. But the reason we are going for Borneo is because some of the seas around here are out of our range, our naval range, so we wouldn't be able to provide sufficient support. We'll probably have to move our actual navy, battle navy, there, because between those two nations, the Dutch have a much more dangerous fleet, and they have, I think, several heavy cruisers, some submarines and whatnot. So it's not out of the question that our patrolling units will have issues. We'll have some problems, and let's see how our naval invasions are being prepared. Yes. So even though they haven't moved into the position just yet, the invasion timer is already ticking. We have prepared 8 days out of 21 and so on. Which is nice. Our recruitment. We're recruiting 6 new units. I think we... do we want to add another one? Ah, look at that, we're still missing some motorized here. We can't finish those yet. Which is silly, but alright. We will finish this. We'll allow our... we will stockpile a little bit. Okay, let me think. We will have 4 motorized units here, but I think we'll need. It would be nice to have at least 2 more once we land around Nanjing in a few months. This way, they are much faster than our infantry units, 3 times faster, and we would be able to just rush and cut off some units, secure some victory points and whatnot with them. So I think we'll actually increase that by 1, even for. Even if that will give us some issues with reinforcing, but as you remember, we won't have a stockpile for reinforcements, but we will try to keep our motorized divisions from heavy fighting for that reason. I'm not going to use. We could deploy them earlier, but I don't want to, basically. How's us? Okay, so I think we can keep getting the infantry. Let's move it to 4. We will need a lot of divisions. Those aren't big, which is a big deal, so to say. How are they when it comes to divisions? So they have around 70-80 divisions to our 60, is it? 62. And if we manage to trap some of those 52 that are here, okay, so they will have some additional ones here. Well, that will rise because you see those other warlords will join. But I think we'll be alright. Yeah, we'll have probably more than half of the divisions they have, but our divisions will be more powerful. So and if we ever end up in a situation where it's 2-to-1, or I mean, if it's 1-to-1, one our divisions or one their divisions will be able to just keep pushing the front by attacking this way. It's less. It's not as glamorous as, let's say, invasion of Soviet Union with major encirclements, panzer Russians and whatnot, but this is how the war in China is going to be. It's more of an infantry war on large fronts. Well, we could actually use some tanks if we could afford them, but we simply can't. Well, as you can see, our industry is barely capable of so those two divisions will be ready by those 2 additional divisions that we started building here. It will take them a while to be ready, but oh well. That means we have those divisions here, and for now we'll just add them here. We have 4 motorized divisions. Seems pretty low compared to throwing 50 panzer divisions at Soviets and whatnot, but it will have to do. And then, as I mentioned earlier, we will try to use 2 more in mainland China after our naval invasions. We have 2 more marine divisions. Questions: do we want to throw them in here? I think we want. I think we do. We'll just. So this invasion is finished. Let's see if that will. No, actually, that won't. Unless the tooltip haven't been updated yet, but we'll see. We still have a few days. Some divisions not in position. It's alright. Alright, so we justify it. And it's 19. Okay, once they are in position, we are a go. Let's wait. And if we take a look here, okay, so I was actually lying, and turns out this stays for more than 1 month. So it stays for 2 months. That's right. Are you guys there yet? It's getting late. It's actually quite dangerous for us. First of all, a war may broke out somewhere. I mean, perhaps Italy could attack Yugoslavia or something. Hopefully not. Germany could annex here. Innovations. It doesn't seem like they're going for it. So there is a chance that a war will break out and this will spike, but that would be very unlucky. So let's just allow our new divisions to get the student movements. Perfect. And now we are going for extra research slot. Finally. Doctrine should finish a bit faster. As you can see, we are still way Okay, Hindenburg instead. So Hindenburg actually survived this time. There is a chance for that to happen. Disaster was narrowly averted today when the diesel fuel leak was discovered on the German passenger airship Hindenburg as it came into a dock at the Lakehurst Naval Air Station in the United States. The leak was promptly repaired. Had it gone unnoticed, flammable vapor could have resulted in a fire that would have engulfed the entire airship. Critics have long questioned the wisdom of passenger airships given the spotty safety records, and this incident is bound to make them even more vocal. So the thing about airship was that helium that wasn't flammable wasn't being sold by United States. That was its major producer to other nations, including Germany. So their airships, such as Hindenburg, had to use flammable gases to power the airship, and that was one of the main reasons, as you can imagine, behind the tragedy of Hindenburg. At this time, passengers survived. Take a while to regain, but not sure if they are able. Damn it! 8th of May sounds about right. Let's kick it off, shall we? We still have about 10 minutes, so we are going to conquer here. And since we haven't unpaused, they shouldn't have been guaranteed just yet. There we go. I'm not an expert yet on the whole. Do we allow them to land first? We can execute this first. We shift click here, and this one will be a go, and we will actually wait here. This one is a bit closer, I imagine, so we'll be faster, and for that reason we are going to find our support fleet. We should have moved it, honestly, but alright. Support fleet 2. We can right click to get. Here you are. Perfect. So you are almost on the right spot. You, however, are not, and that was our mistake here. You're at Yellow Sea, right? Yep, I forgot about that. We should have parked them here, obviously, for two reasons. First, to provide naval bombardment. To do a naval bombardment, you need capital ships. They count armored cruisers, as you can see at shore bombardment, count as capital ships. Light cruisers. They actually also have. Oh, that's interesting. That's a change I didn't notice. Oh, look at that. So the destroyers also have shore bombardment, which is actually very reasonable because, for example, during the landing on Omaha, it was the destroyer shore bombardment that was the most important one. And obviously, as you can imagine, the naval guns are so big compared to land targets that even the smallest one, the destroyer ones, have a major impact on such battle and can damage the fortifications and especially units on land units much to a major extent. And another advantage of smaller guns like on this destroyer is the fact that they reload faster than the battleship guns, which are a definition of an overkill in the naval bombardment in most of the situations. Okay, I want to wait. I think we will just wait just a bit. All right, our first combat. We are being bombed here, are we? There are some bombers. Nothing major, I believe. So let's. I think we'll just. Oh fucking hell! I forgot that we have actually started the war. All right. Yep. I was busy working on that one. Yeah, I need to get some more sleep. Right, but that's good. As you can see, those guys are moving out. They moved out of Tenjin, so we won't be able to encircle them here, but that's also a good stuff. First, we are going to throw... How much do we want to throw here? So they will be moving out of here. One day, okay, we don't want to wait. We can push through 3 divisions without much of an issue. So those are our tank enhanced divisions. There I go. Another few of those. That should be enough for this section. Right here though. You guys want to attack, and you, let's say half of you will attack here. We can throw 2 more. Actually, let's do that. We want to power through that as early as possible due to the benefits of having this port, and since they moved most of their troops out of here, there is no point of waiting. We have what those troops have thanks to this combat whip of 20, so attacking from 2 directions, this province will have a combat width of 120. We can put 6 units there, and that's what we are doing. Next, here it's 80. We are putting those 6. Let me. They have combat width of 12. Those have of 18, I believe. 15, so we can throw 2 more divisions here, and let's just do it. Right, here is another story. Those are being attacked, and those are being attacked, so they can't do anything, which is a shame. But they are throwing quite a lot here, which is good. So basically, we won't be able to power through here just yet, but perhaps we'll be able to push here and all the way to this province and put pressure there. We would be attacking through the river. No, we wouldn't. It's hard to see, but this river actually goes here. So if this province won't have enough troops, we should be able to use our marines and push through. All right. And we we also want to actually delete this order. They will still do the jab, and they still have their preparation bonus for the initial stage, but they won't suddenly redeploy somewhere where we don't want them. We will want to delete that order here as well for the same reason. We want to do this whole thing right, so no. Okay, this is 80, 120, because first additional attack actually increased by 2, but by 20, but additional ones increase it by only additional 20, well, by 40, and additional ones for additional 20. So we will use our basic infantry. This, as you can recall, is our reserve, so they will just sit there and look pretty. So that's 80. I'm sorry, that's 100. 120. Yeah, let's just use basic infantry. Okay, one more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 180. All right. That's 120, 40, 60, 80. It's perfect. No other attacks, please. Our motor, those are attacking here, and we will delete order for them. Those are the tank-ish troops. We will delete an order for them as well, and they are still holding here, so we just make them sit here and regain and gather preparation bonus since they were late to the party. You guys can defend. Yes, you just sit here. Okay, I think we will. Oh right, they haven't joined the war yet. There should be an event that pulls them in shortly. We'll perhaps by the breakout the next day. We'll see. Only now noticed, which is a shame, that we can place some of our units here, and we'll do just that. 400. So let's do. Let's actually do both bombers and. This and those, the rest of them that is here will, I guess, simply do their job from afar, not achieving much, but oh well. This is then we'll move them to Beijing once we capture that airfield. We just want those major those first orders to be performed. They are the most important ones. Send volunteers from German Reich. Sure, we accept one, but seriously, one division. Oh, we can. Right, we can simply attack. So yes, forget that. They would be pulled into the war anyway. But let's do this. That will skyrocket the tensions here, though, which less than ideal. But I think they were on over all the major thresholds for because when it comes to tension, many states such as United States and well, mostly United States, UK and France to a lesser extent have some of their most important, most powerful foci gated behind world tension barriers, such as here, world tension 25. I don't think anything is beyond 30, which we were over anyway. Yeah, that more than 60. Oh, look at that. And we have to cost 1. Okay, we cost 30. Alright, so I guess this one may hurt us. Right, not sure if that's what that was a good choice, since they would have been in the war anyway. But we will advance. Okay, what I want is the largest front possible. So we will actually only advance here and force them to carry on 3 more provinces, 2 more provinces than this one, right? And perhaps we should advance here as well. Well, that will just add 1 more. Let's do that. If we encounter any resistance, we'll just pull back. If you recall those. Alright, they only have basic equipment, and now we will, since we don't have enough equipment, do we? Okay, let's wait. If they end up in serious firefights, we do not have spare equipment, spare basic equipment. We aren't producing any, so if they end up in a serious fight, they would run out of guns, run out of ammunition mostly. This way, for that reason, we have to switch that out, right? So division equipment, basic infantry equipment. That will cost us nothing, but that will allow them to be reinforced. And since remember, reinforcements first, upgrades second, and here is the third one. This is how this is going to look for now. Upgrades will be finished shortly. Anyway, well, I think that's enough for today. We will unpause and continue with our invasions and whatnot in a second. I think this one is a go as well. Let's just do it. Alright. Fighting will commence in the next episode. Thanks for watching and see you next time.